giving? Huh? Nothing. Okay. To the next heading as per the chapter only. We can finish this chapter. Okay, did we do that erosion part? Soil erosion, वो सब किया, black soil, alluvial soil, सब किया. Sometimes it moves out of my mind. Did you do any maths on that? Okay. Put the next heading in your notebook. Conservation done, need is done. The next very important part. Types and distribution of forests. That I'll explain first. Types and distribution of forests. Types and distribution of forest. Understand this first, then we can go ahead. Very simple and easy. Now, who can tell me forests are important or not important? They are important.
They are important.
If I say no, not important, then I'm wrong. Then I'm wrong. Did he say that? So good, that's good. Oh my God. That's the biggest challenge for my life. I was initially English teacher, then economics teacher. Yes. Somebody called me from online. And now I enjoy teaching SST at various levels and English also, not here. IB board level. So if I say my friend is saying that I'm not an SST teacher when I'm saying that for trees are not important. Trees are definitely important, but important to what extent? I mean, I remember doing a wonderful project during my 12th standard only, and my school director came all the way from New Delhi, and I was showing one demo, the ancient age, medieval age, and the current. So current age, lot of factories, lot of houses, less of trees. Medieval, little bit of balance, and ancient, too much trees and less of human beings. So the director asked me after explaining the model, how can we go back to the ancient age? So one of my friends, I was a person leading the group, suddenly वो बोल गया, so we should clear all the population and then we'll directly. And he was very livid. I said, it's impossible. And I said, sorry sir, he mean to say we have to plant more and more trees in such a quantity that we believe that the greenery that we have it in our ancient time, then he said, this is the right answer. In fact, we got a, I think, silver prize in a science exhibition. Because half of the science project we only took. And majority projects I only explained. वो लड़का क्यों उस दिन बड़बड़ कर गया, क्यों हर जगह बोलता, मेरा भी तो थोड़ा तेरे वजह से जाता था points. I tell you very simple. Today you visit a country like India, not visit, already we are part of India. Then you go to places like Andaman and Nicobar. Have you? They say 75% of the Andaman is covered by wildlife, trees. I think when I asked you IUCN, then after that I forgot that IUCN says minimum the total land area 100%, minimum you should have 33% covered under forest minimum. Whereas India had 21 10 years before, now they say 19. Maybe future mein aisa hoga. 17% of the area are covered under forest. They say minimum 33 hona chahiye. Then only your ecology is quite okay. Forget about better. So when I'm using the word types and distribution, we have three types of forest. One, we have reserved forest. Second one, we have protected forest. Okay, and third one, we have unclassed forest. Now, before I give you technical terms, can anybody tell me? I don't think so, sir. Kya hai reserved, protected? Come to the next one, please. Reserved is for scientific. Then protected is by government. No one can touch it. What is unclassed forest? Krish bhi bol raha hai. Yes, Krish, good boy. Bolo.
Like they are not reflected on the road.
Left alone.
Yeah.
As my friends here also trying to explain. Aditya and Madhav wants to say something. Both
No.
have shut their doors. आप कुछ बोलना है तो बोल.
No, sir.
पक्का? We say more than 60% or 75% of the area is under forest here. No forest cutting. You understand cutting? And no hunting. Hunting of animals.
Wild animals.
Yeah, that's completely banned here. We can say 60%. अभी 75% में बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाता है. I'll say 60% area of the total land under reserved forest. Where, as he was explaining, as they were explaining, it is a government of India. They have the forces which they call it RPF या कुछ तो बोलता है. Reserved Protection Force कुछ रहता है. Forest rangers. चलो. In English we call them as forest rangers. Who are forest rangers? Those people who are interested to safeguard the forest in a country like India. We had a big mustache person. He is killed by the government of Tamil Nadu and Karnataka together, Mr. Veerappan. ये लड़की को मालूम है? WhatsApp number है उसका? उसके ऊपर एक मूवी भी बना. He used to kill the animal called elephant, and he used to cut the trees. Which trees in Karnataka jungles?
Redwood.
Krish is saying, which trees, man?
Redwood.
That is that movie shown, man. आज ही मैंने वो ट्रिपल आर है, वो आधा अधूरा करके ट्रिपल आर आज ही देखा, ठीक लगा. Because we have a story of triple R in history 10th standard ICSE. सीताराम अल्लूरी राजू.
Yeah, we also have.
Sorry, okay. I forgot. सीताराम अल्लूरी राजू है ना? अल्लूरी सीताराम. अच्छा अल्लूरी ठीक है ना. राजू थैंक यू भाई. I remember explaining to you. So why I'm saying this is very important, because this gives, I can say, green cover. You understand the word green cover? I was pronouncing green car. एक लड़का बोला सर ये कौन सा नया ब्रांड का कार आया? बोला मैंने नहीं बोला, अभी आप ही ने बोला ग्रीन कार. बोला इसको साइलेंट में प्रोनाउंस करते हैं, ऐसा नहीं बोलेगा. ग्रीन कवर. Then we have the word protected forest. We can say close to 20 to 30% here, but the problem is here, hunting is allowed. Minimum forest cutting, not cutting, but it with restrictions. What is the meaning of restrictions? अगर आप अभी फ्योरवुड ट्री के लिए जा रहा है, जो भी ट्री का टहनी जो गिरा है वही उठाने का. You are not allowed to cut the trees. गिरे हुए पेड़ नहीं है, टहनी पेड़ कहाँ से गिरा है, वो उठा के लाएगा कैसे? तो हंटिंग का बोलता है unless and until it is wild boar, जो डेंजरस है. अगर अभी तेरे सामने आ गया अभी तू बोलेगा नहीं भाई मैं फॉरेस्ट कंजर्वेशन है, टाइगर बाइल जाएगा और तुझे लेके जाएगा. करेक्ट, यू नीड टू. तो हंटिंग तो थोड़ा सा टेंशन है, बट फॉरेस्ट हंटिंग की जगह पर आई रिमूव दिस, आई विल से एनिमल ग्रेजिंग. ये थोड़ा सा बेटर. एनिमल ग्रेजिंग इज अलाउड. हियर व्हाट इज नॉट अलाउड? Animal grazing is completely banned. You understand animal grazing? Yes. अगर हमारा इंडिया का काऊ है बिल्कुल हमारे तरह ही है. मेरा खेत का चारा छोड़ देगा, नेबर का खेत में जाके पूरा कप खा के आएगा. और जो उसका और मेरा जो झगड़ा हो रहा है पुलिस स्टेशन तक हम लोग जाते हैं. It's like I taught one state board, I think, I don't remember central or any board. Neighbor's hen coming and giving chicken, not hen, coming and giving an egg in the neighbor's roof. तो वो जो चिकन ओनर बोलता है ये एग मेरा है, बट वो बोलता है रूफ मेरा है, तो एग मेरा है. एक एग के लिए 7 लोग का हाथापाई. एंड फाइनली द केस गोज टू दी पुलिस. तो पुलिस बोलते हैं काम करो ना, तेरा है ना मेरा है. बोलते किसका है? वो हमारा है. ऑमलेट के लिए अंडा ढूंढ रहा था देख. So look how petty we are. अभी भी होता है, बिहार, यूपी, इवन साउथ में भी होता है. इवन फॉर स्मॉल थिंग्स बड़े झगड़ा. The land total cost is 5,000 and these guys are fighting for the last 25 years. एक टाइम लॉयर को पकड़ के लेकर आने के लिए कम से कम 3,000 रुपए चार्ज मारता है. बोलता नहीं सर वो मेरा पोस्ट पे नहीं जाता था, मैं नहीं छोड़े. So government of India says under reserved forest animal grazing and wood cutting is completely banned, but under protected forest animal grazing and wood cutting is allowed, but with अभी ये मुझे पता नहीं है what is unclass. Now the government of India says it is that forest where the community, you know community, which community? Very good. The word is tribal community owns the forest. Correct? हाँ वो percentage आके hardly 10 to 15% भी नहीं है. So we say it is neither the state government, I'm using the word, neither the state government nor the central government have any ownership. In fact, those community, those family who looks after that forest for ages, given to them. No. They give the ownership. They do not claim it. Claim मतलब इधर का वो आप हमारा है करके restriction नहीं डालेंगे. वो जो भी जंगल में जो कम्युनिटी रहता है उन्हीं क्या है. ओन तो वही करेगा. ऐसा नहीं कि सबको जो दे देगा. But they will not put any restriction. So समझ में आया? So one forest is reserved, second is protected, and third is unclassed. So write down the first one. I am giving notes. Reserved forest. एग्जाम आता है चलिए ये कट आया भी है. Forest in India, write the introduction. Forest in India are of high economic value. Forests in India are of high economic value. Forests in India are of high economic value. Hyphen for timber. You understand timber? That is wood, and other natural products. Mainly for its timber and for other natural products. Forests are broadly classified. Next point. No. अभी तक मैंने distribution ही start नहीं किया. आपको का brain इतना बड़ा है ना, छोटा सा बात अंदर नहीं. Forests are broadly classified into. Now you write one. Forests are broadly classified into one. Reserved forests. Are those forests? Continue. Reserved forest के साथ continue करो. Reserved forests are those forests which are permanently marked by the government for complete protection. For the complete protection. Second point. Neither the grazing, neither N-E-I-T-H-E-R, neither grazing, sorry, nor wood cutting is allowed here. Neither animal grazing है, वो भी लिखना पड़ेगा. Human being को graze नहीं करते. Animal grazing and wood cutting is allowed. Third point. Most valuable species of plants and animals. Most valuable species of plants and animals are generally found here. Most valuable species of plants and animals are generally found here. You guys don't feel hot that side again. You get the chill. Third point. Next. MP in India. MP, Madhya Pradesh. In India has maximum area under this forest. MP, Madhya Pradesh. In India has maximum area under this forest. Bracket you write 75%. Okay, now check. This is how you have to write in your board exam. Even if they ask you what are reserved forests, बस इससे ज़्यादा कुछ मत लिखो. 4 point भी बहुत ज़्यादा है. You ask me any point. Completely writing करते हो बोल के हाँ समझ गया, छोड़ो आगे बढ़ो. कोई भी डाउट नहीं है. What is high economic value? सर तो इंडिया से एक्सपोर्ट होता है. इंडिया से एक्सपोर्ट होगा तो क्यों इंडिया में यूज होगा तो वैल्यू नहीं है. मतलब ऐसा बहुत. Have you heard about this deodar trees? Yes. Have you heard about this sandalwood trees? Have you heard about this banyan trees? Have you heard about teak, sal? These are those trees which are highly valuable. And if I say teak, I think Hindi mein pata nahi what they say. You make the furniture. Next 15 to 20 years, it will be as it is. No need to apply that. वो हमारा घर में गंदा सा बदबू मारने वाला आता है ना, उसका नाम क्या है? कारपेंटर. वो इतना गंदा बदबू रहता है वो आप 2 साल में आके पेस्ट मार के जाता है. But teak wood is also good. In fact, world में सबसे ज़्यादा teak wood best is a place called Burma. I don't know. I should not say. सब मुझे बहुत साउथ का बड़ाई मारते रहते हैं. Sometimes you go down deep in south, there are certain houses. The bed that they have made from Burma teak, actual bed, not that mattress, it will cost you 75,000 to 1.5 lakhs of rupees. 4 to 5% cannot lift that bed. So weight it is. I think वो चंद्रमुखी करके कोई मूवी आया था, याद है? उसमें बोलते हैं कि ये पुराना टाइप का टीक वुड है, ये एक आदमी से उठाया नहीं जाएगा. And the doors and the windows. Now also I have seen some people, they take in contract the old houses which were constructed 70-80 years. मैंने बोला इतना पुराना उसको लेके तू करेगा क्या? बोलते वो उसका विंडोज और डोर को तोड़ के फेंक देता है और बोलते कि उसी में मुझे अच्छा खासा प्राइस मिलता है. वो ब्रिटिश के टाइम पे होता था. बर्मा टीक. Burma teak is considered to be the highest quality teak. And what is that movie? Pushpa. Even that is correct. That is red color teak. It's very costly. You make that wood float in the water, it can float throughout the year. Not a single piece gets rotten. So आज भी इंडिया में ऐसा फॉरेस्ट है which can give you crores and crores of rupees. But the problem is that the mafias are large in numbers. फिर पता नहीं पुष्पा जैसा कैरेक्टर आ जाता है, फिर हमारा बच्चा वही करता रहता है. लड़कियां भी कम नहीं. बोले दाढ़ी नहीं चले, पुष्पा का स्टाइल है वो. जैसा भी इसने किया. That's a good one. चलिए, let's write protected forest. One third of the total area. 1/3 of the total forest area is put under this forest. 1/3 of the total forest area is put under, is reserved बोलेगा ना, बच्चा बोलेगा protected में reserved use कर रहा है, reserved में protected use कर रहा है, and उसके put बोलना पड़ रहा है. That's not a correct English word there. Put under this forest by the forest department. In fact, I can show you this video. Forest department. Full stop. Second point. Animal grazing. Animal grazing and wood cutting is allowed. Animal grazing and wood cutting is allowed with minimum restrictions. With restrictions लिखो, minimum लिखा तो उसके लिए भी क्वेश्चन आ जाएगा. हाँ मैं बताता हूँ ना. प्रोटेक्टेड मतलब रिजर्व से थोड़ा कम और कुछ नहीं. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, forest land and the three types. Forest land and the three types found here. Forest land and the three types found here are protected from any further depletion.
Welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss about there are various types of
We aren't able.
Next point, I will show you. I will show you. In these forests, Baba, itna acha English.
This is the next point.
And I've just removed it. I'm just showing you that some videos for that. In this forest, government makes deliberate efforts to bring down down. Oh my God, who's this girl? The rate of deforestation to the minimum by protecting them, by encouraging the overall tree plantation, habits, ठीक है तू लिख, मैं इधर दोनों काम साइड बाय साइड कर रहा हूं, तो आई एम गेटिंग डिस्टर्ब्ड बाय दैट आल्सो. नेक्स्ट, ये थोड़ा सा बड़ा है, आधा घंटे का है, बट आई विल पुट इट इन अ यूपीएससी वन. ओके, दिस इज अ बेटर वीडियो. लास्ट वन, अनक्लास्ड फॉरेस्ट. It's making so noisy. What about you? These are those forests. Which are remote and inaccessible. Hey, want the spelling, anybody? Remote and inaccessible. Hence, remote and inaccessible, hence away from the mainlands. LAND. Full stop. Forests belonging to both government and private individuals. Are critically put under this group. Government and private group, bracketed under tribals. Critically put under this. Why I am using the word critically, that also I will tell you. In India, many tribal communities. Am I going very fast with the dictation?
Yes.
In India, new point. Many tribal groups. In India, many tribal groups, whose main economic activity, whose main economic activity is from forest and forest related, from forest and forest related. Full stop. Northeastern hilly states, example, northeastern hilly states and some parts of Gujarat. Northeastern hilly states and some parts of Gujarat. Guys, those who are online, I'm sharing a video, but it is a bit lengthy video. So I'm increasing the speed of that video so that you can listen carefully. At the same time, you can understand.
So can you repeat that example?
Example, northeastern hilly states and some parts of Gujarat.
Okay.
I'm putting a small video for you guys. The speed has been increased to 1.5 times. Will you? Because I want you to listen. Where is that explanation of reserved forest, protected forest, and so on? Correct?
Yes.
Let's see how is the video going on.
आपसे हमारा कुछ नया टॉपिक स्टार्ट होता है इसमें हम लोग बायोलॉजी की बिजनेस से रिलेटेड जैसे
ज़्यादा स्पीड है
करंट के तो ये भी कुछ पॉइंट ऐसे बात है या तो बायोलॉजी उनको कवर करेंगे बट ये टॉपिक कंप्लीट हो जाएगा बायोलॉजी वाला करंट से रिलेटेड उसमें कंप्लीट करेंगे तो मैं बीच में बताते हैं हम लोग कि ये सबसे फर्स्ट पीरियड था हमने इन्वायरमेंट इक्वालिटी पढ़ा इसमें मैंने आपको ये सारे टॉपिक बताइए मुझे अभी हाल फिलहाल स्टेट में कौन सा अपना मिशन स्टार्ट किया है मार्स के लिए लेटेस्ट में उसको रिलेटेड देखो सिंपल सा सवाल है कंप्लीट कर
सर पूरा चैप्टर है
and he is teaching you many things which I don't know what ये नीचे सब आपको नहीं है
प्रॉब्लम हो रही है मार्स ये पढ़ना हम इनकी जेनेटिक
oh my god is bombarding with you many things which is
भारत में टोटल अब अगर मैं पूछूं करें तो इन सिटी कंजर्वेशन में बहुत सारे आते हैं
look here, this you will be studying. One is biosphere reserves, national parks and sanctuaries. Then we have this reserved forest, protected forest and natural reserve. That is natural reserves is this unclassed. देखो इंडिया के पास 18 biosphere reserves है, 104 national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. Now I'll be explaining all this. ये है अपने के लिए क्वेश्चन में है ना. Now let's see. अभी वो फॉरेस्ट में कुछ बोल रहे थे. ये थोड़ा ज्यादा ही बता रहा है जो आपका पोर्शन से आगे ही है. Let's see.
डिटेल इंफॉर्मेशन
वो तो पीछे से इधर कभी आया है. हाँ ये देखो. Now he's saying reserved and protected forests. Let me just play him. Whether in Hindi only he's speaking, so hopefully you will understand his language. Okay.
ठीक है इसमें क्या होता है कि राइट्स ऑफ ऑल एक्टिविटीज लाइक हंटिंग ग्रेजिंग जो है ये फॉरेस्ट एरिया में ये बैन होता है. रिजर्व फॉरेस्ट एरिया में क्या होता है बैन होता है until unless क्या हो स्पेसिफिक ऑर्डर ना इशू किया गया हो उस पर्टिकुलर वार्डन के द्वारा. अगर वार्डन जो वहां पे हैं उनके द्वारा अगर कोई स्पेसिफिक ऑर्डर इशू किया जाता है ठीक है तो वो जो है उसको बोल देते हैं कि हाँ भाई चलो ये पर्टिकुलर एरिया में ग्रेजिंग है या हंटिंग परमिट कर रहे हैं पर्टिकुलर एरिया में. सपोज करो कि ये इतना बड़ा एरिया है आपका रिजर्व फॉरेस्ट और रिजर्व फॉरेस्ट के 5 लेवल में मेजर एरिया में हमने क्या किया कि वार्डन ने परमिट कर दिया कि हाँ भैया जाइए हंटिंग कीजिए आप जो है चराई करवाइए पशुओं को ले जा सकते हैं. ऐसा उन्होंने परमिशन दे दिया तो ठीक है कोई बात नहीं संतोष करा जा सकता है. ये हो गया आपका रिजर्व फॉरेस्ट. बट प्रोटेक्टेड फॉरेस्ट में क्या होता है राइट्स टू एक्टिविटी लाइक हंटिंग ग्रेजिंग और जो है बहुत और सब कुछ चीजें होंगी इसको परमिट करके रखा जाता है अंटिल अनलेस इसको बैन ना किया जाए. ठीक है ऊपर वाला में क्या है ऊपर वाला रिजर्व फॉरेस्ट में क्या है कि इसमें बैन करके रखा जाता है ऑलरेडी बैन है. अब कोई चीज अगर परमिट करनी है तो उसको एक इशू किया जाएगा नोटिस भैया ये चीजें परमिट है आप कर सकते हैं. लेकिन प्रोटेक्टेड एरिया क्या है ये ज्यादा खुला है ये ज्यादा खुला है भैया जाइए मर्जी ना आप चराई करवाइए हंटिंग कराइए ग्रेजिंग करवाइए आप कोई बात नहीं. लेकिन अगर कभी लगा वार्डन ये नहीं ज्यादा हो रहा चलो एक इशू नोटिस इशू करते हैं कि ये रोक दे तो इसमें डिफरेंस क्या है, ये ऑटोमेटिक चालू रहता है, ये ऑटोमेटिक बंद रहता है, ये ऑटोमेटिक चालू रहता है, ये ऑटोमेटिक चालू रहता है, ये ऑटोमेटिक बंद रहता है, ठीक है, जरूरत पड़ती है तो चालू बंद किया जाता है। तो ये दोनों का डिफरेंस है, वो तीसरा कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर होगा। पहला जो रिजर्व फॉरेस्ट है बनाया गया था सतपुड़ा नेशनल पार्क में मध्य प्रदेश। सतपुड़ा नेशनल पार्क जिसकी पहले हमने बात करी, सतपुड़ा नेशनल पार्क में एक अभी रिजर्व फॉरेस्ट बनाया गया था अल्मोड़ा में, ठीक है। ये चीज आपको पता होना चाहिए। प्रोटेक्शन अगर मैं बात करूं कि प्रोटेक्शन से अलग इसका जाहिर बात है नेशनल पार्क ज्यादा प्रोटेक्टेड होते हैं, वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी इससे कम प्रोटेक्टेड होते हैं, यहाँ ज्यादा एक्टिविटी आपको परमिट मिलेगी, उससे कम प्रोटेक्टेड होता है रिजर्व फॉरेस्ट और उससे कम प्रोटेक्टेड होता है फॉरेस्ट प्रोटेक्टेड। प्रोटेक्टेड फॉरेस्ट प्रोटेक्शन के मामले में सबसे कमजोर होता है, नॉन प्रोटेक्टेड फॉरेस्ट का प्रोटेक्शन के मामले में सबसे कमजोर होता है आपका प्रोटेक्टेड। ये बात आपको समझनी है, ये बात हमारी है। अब बात कर रहे हैं रिजर्व फॉरेस्ट प्रोटेक्टेड फॉरेस्ट के बाद वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी की बात करेंगे, उसके बाद हम बात करेंगे वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी हो रहा है to various endangered species.
Look at the eagerness of the boys, they have come all the way from unable to understand.
Endangered species protected areas.
मैं explain करता हूँ stop करके. Listen, now he is explaining the difference between the endangered species and the endangered species. Now wildlife sanctuaries are those, अभी जैसे we have a Jim Corbett National Park, correct? It is a protected forest where the government do not specify the boundary. It is like a big forest to me. But for an animal, it doesn't seem the boundary. For you and me, we have. So it's large open area. Abhi wildlife sanctuaries are those which are generally for endangered. Like we have this Assam and what is the name of the place? Kaziranga. Tiger reserves. Like Kaziranga is for one-horned rhino. Abhi to दुनिया में खत्म ही हो चुका है. Almost. And that horn is high medicinal purpose. And many people say ki, what is that? Rhino to be killed is very serious because the amount of the skin, but the bullets are so absolute trespasses there. They leave the entire rhino to decay and they cut only the horn. And again China usko bhi kharid leta hai. China is the one country बोलता ना हमारे यहाँ का कुत्ता बिल्ली को भी नहीं छोड़ता. It's like Philippine people I have heard. I have not gone to Philippines. They say if a small dog is in and around your area for 2-3 days, the fourth day the dog will be missing. Philippines वाले उसको मार के खा के. They will not leave that. In fact कोरिया में तो और भी आते हैं. लोग cats को भी नहीं छोड़ते. अभी how it is? Rats तो very ordinary. ठीक है, I will put out this video. I will put a better video where speaking is less and your understanding is more. Just a minute. He is speaking in Hindi and my students don't understand Hindi at all. Wait. like ये थोड़ा सा यूपीएससी था, मुझे अच्छा लगा कि यूपीएससी के बारे में आपको भी थोड़ा नॉलेज मिल जाएगा, बट ये कुछ ज्यादा की पता नहीं इसके एग्जाम. It is that only. No, I had given यूपीएससी मैथ से लेकर फिजिक्स सब था. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं था कि जो आपको नहीं आता है. This one, but this lady, job is study, but we don't want that. Is that? What is this? Forest survey. कौन सा नहीं, we will have a shortest video. Wait. Types of forest in India, but a forest क्या ना अलग ही जाएगा. That is वो अलग है और ये अलग है ना. Wait, 3 types of forests. 10th CBSE डालता हूँ. Again the same video will be there. ये करें छोटा सा एंड शॉर्ट एंड स्वीट, बट ये भी नहीं है अपना टॉपिक नहीं. Why these ladies comes up with so many videos? I don't understand. Advertisement is it? Who is giving math formula there? अच्छा ये फॉरेस्ट कंजर्वेशन एंड मैनेजमेंट है, एक वीडियो देखते हैं फिर खत्म करते हैं. I'll explain better than what they are explaining. ये बताओ. उस बच्चे का है ना, तू क्यों टेंशन ना. I'm sharing a very small video. National and international people, just bear with this video. हाँ भाई बोलना पड़ता है ना.
Forests and its conservation. Forests are one of the important renewable natural resource, which is mainly composed of trees, shrubs, or any other woody vegetation. Destruction of forests for human beings disturbs the ecological balance. Consequences of depletion of forests. Due to depletion of forests, rainfall in the region decreases and area may finally become a desert. Deforestation may also lead to frequent floods in the area. It destroys the natural habitat of wild animals and birds. It leads to topsoil erosion. It reduces soil fertility. Forests, especially on mountains, protect from floods by trapping and absorbing water and then slowly releasing it. Deforestation causes extinction of various species, resulting in the loss of irreplaceable resources. It also brings about regional and global climate changes, which become warmer because of lack of humidity. It deprives human beings of the benefits of forest trees and animals. It threatens tribal people whose survival mainly depends on forests.
Taxing the tree for long time.
Conservation of forests. Silviculture is one of the major programs started to replenish forests.
Hey, listen to this. This is part of America, not this one. This is a cartoon anyway. They call it a silviculture. किसी ने सुना silviculture? Silviculture is that part of the forest conservation where they go deep into the forest area. जितना भी कचरा है, grown part या dry part ना पहले वो निकलता है. And they try to clear the jungle land. And they try to replant the trees which are fallen. मतलब forest को एकदम लोग systematic बनाता है, because forests which are grown on a large scale on its own, it is not systematic. So silviculture is a concept very popular in America. India में अभी तक आया नहीं है. So if somebody asks you what is silviculture, it is deliberate effort of clearing the forests which are in the verge of extinction. उसको फिर planting row में करेंगे, फिर उसका पूरा वो जो dry part है उसको निकालेंगे, add जहाँ जहाँ manure करने का वो भी करेंगे. I'll show you that video. I've shown to my ICSE 10th standard because somebody asked me what is silviculture.
Afforestation should be there in the areas which are unfit for agriculture, along highways and rivers. A special program of tree plantation called Globalisation is held every year in our country. It should be made more popular. Forests should be protected from fire. Latest firefighting equipment
Now look here, forest fires are very popular in which part of the world? Australia. Why is it so forest fire only in Australia? Because of the high temperature one, and they have the forest cover which other parts do not have, and due to the dry condition, even the two twigs of a tree rubs during a hot day, the fire catches. In fact, I say India is the only country in the world which has a 5,000-year-old history, and some people say Australia doesn't have even a 200-year-old history. So it has lots and lots of new plants and animals which we do not have. Because ये सब शायद इंडिया में आके गया रहेगा 5 साल पहले. Are you understanding? So we always believe only one thing, that forest fires in every part we have, but especially Australia is very popular. Why Australia popular? Because Australia has acres and acres of land, and plus the temperature of Australia sometimes touches to 43, 45, 47. Very dry, and very hot and humid it is. It is not like any Indian personality going to any forest area और अपना आदत है ना आग लगाने का, वो आग नहीं लगाने का, ये दूसरा आग लगाने का. तो generally 40 and above. Winter almost not के बराबर है. It's more like hot and humid country. That's why many Indians prefer Australia and many Australians do not prefer India. Rainy season they have close to 2 to 2.5 months. And acres of land are inhabited नहीं है, अभी तक inhabitation नहीं आया.
Be used to extinguish accidental forest fire. We must find out alternate sources of fuel. Example, solar energy.
Okay. चलिए let's stop all this. चलिए let's finish the chapter. वो तुम लोग का पार्ट में नहीं है, सही है क्या? तो आज अभी लिखने का पढ़ने का कोई आदत नहीं है. Okay, back to back. Yeah, I'm showing a last video for the class. Here students have become very lazy. They want to understand what is silviculture. पहला online student को address कर देता हूँ. Guys, are you tired to write? Are you guys tired to write and listen to me?
No.
No, na? Krish is very eager to listen to me, is it? But ठीक है, आज एक 10 मिनट के लिए एक नया वीडियो दिखा रहा हूँ, which is called as silviculture, which is very popular in America. ठीक है? So you can pack your bags. Don't run away. Be online. हाँ. I'm going to show you a new video for silviculture. These kids want to do that. Then I'll make them to solve question answer. Where they are going to run? Because it is not even 20. What is the spelling? I also. Silviculture, you should. Not even 20 it is. And this is the one on the video I will show you. I could have easily finished this chapter. They've already master planned it. अच्छा एक काम करते हैं, टाइगर कंजर्वेशन प्रोग्राम दिखाता हूँ, उसके बाद सिल्विकल्चर. Because tiger conservation you have it in your syllabus. Tiger conservation in India. Project Tiger. अभी now more than 3,000 tigers are there. ऐसा बोलता है government. We do not know. ओ उससे भी ज्यादा था. Mainly after British left out, na, it has increased maximum. That's what they say. We do not have any. देखो one the government अभी भी हमारा इंडियन गवर्नमेंट के पास ना कोई फिक्स ये नहीं है, उसका काउंटिंग कैसे करें. जैसे अमेरिकन लोग का सिस्टम इज वेरी फुल प्रूफ.
Now, the world time.
I really love this lady because of her English and the language she pronounces. You should watch this on Gravitas Plus. Palki Sharma something बोलती है अपने को. I really love the way she reads it.
Today, India has shared some heartening statistics. Now, 70% of the world's tigers roam and roar freely in India's forests. Thanks to Project Tiger, India is succeeding in keeping its tigers safe and it's setting records by doing so.
Hunting, poaching, habitat loss. The threat to tigers remains. But India is a beacon of hope. 7 out of 10 tigers in the world roam freely.
Can anybody tell me the spelling of that vegan? She pronounced it.
B-E-A-G-O-N.
Absolutely wrong.
B-E-A-G-O-N.
Again wrong.
B-E-A-G-O-N.
Very good. That is the right one. B-E-A-C-O-N. Beacon. Also the word is C, but they pronounce it vegan. Vegan मतलब पाई है, सबसे आगे है. इंडिया बोलते हैं कि हमारा जो टाइगर है दुनिया का बेस्ट है, and we are preserving them also. Look at that. 70% of the tigers are found in India. Hopefully Salman Khan is only one.
In India's forests. That is according to a government report released to mark the World Tiger Day. Earlier this month, India's tiger census of 2018 entered the Guinness Book of World Records. It was
In order to tell what the government is trying to say, now there is an overall increase in the quantity. Now, quantity में some people say कि they are marking a question on India's counting. अभी कैसे tiger को लोग count करता है? In foreign country, America, I can show you that video. They have a big belt-like structure, and उनका belt में एक छोटा सा instrument fit रहता है. And वो instrument tracker है, and एक बार वो tracker का code आ जाता है ना, it will give all the details of the tiger. नहीं, they shot it with a tranquilizer. उसका eyes, उसका पूरा nose, सब कुछ लोग check करते हैं, eyes लोग डालता है, and they put an injection, and every 6 months this is done. अभी वैसा mechanism इंडिया में भी आना चाहिए. मतलब एक बार वो उसका code track हो जाता है, it will tell कि कब इसका vaccine भी किया है. And they have an exact number. ये तो tiger तो चलो फिर भी ठीक है. In New Zealand, if you go, they have done the same technology for a dolphin. Dolphin का पीक में लोग ने कैमरा लगा के भेजा है कि whale को ढूंढो. And dolphin is very friendly fish if you have seen. It helps the human being, even who is drowning. It might push the human being sometimes to the shore also. Such a wonderful fish. This dolphin is very brainy. So dolphins are used to track the whales. Mammals में ही आता है, वो fish भी नहीं. Let's understand. He was the earlier minister. He is no more environmental.
was the largest ever camera-tracked wildlife survey conducted anywhere in the world.
Camera tracking.
As per the survey, India is home to nearly 3,000 tigers. That is a 30% increase in the tiger population in just 4 years. The credit goes to Project Tiger. Without this tiger conservation program, the Great Bengal tiger would have joined the list of extinct tigers, like the Balinese, Caspian, and Javanese subspecies.
If I tell you the species of the tigers, it is the lines on the body. And for you and me, these are zigzag lines. But for a tiger specialist, looking at the line, he will tell what variety it is. And they say Royal Bengal tiger is a majestic. If uska eyes ka eyebrow bhi dekhega na, it is exact. And I don't know, some Shivbhat says, usme ek beech mein tilak bhi aate hai. I feel it is very awkward. It's like a cobra. And king cobra is very much the dangerous one. I think black mamba, African bolta hai ki black mamba bahut dangerous hai. Black mamba at a one shot might kill 10 to 15 elephants. Utna usme zehar rehta hai. And king cobra pura duniya mein India mein hi milta hai. And the average hood of a cobra might be, they say, 15 inches, 15 to 17 inches uska hood. And uska jo length hai, it might be close to 12 feet also, sometimes even 9.5 feet also, average. And it is maximum found in Kerala. And कोई भी farm में आपको cobra तो मिलना ही मिलना है. 12 minimum रहता है, 12 to 15 feet. उसका size जब hood ऊपर लेकर आता है, वो देखिए आधा लोग का जान जाता है. हाँ, काफी बड़ा. And then if you have seen that animal movie, what is that movie? Anaconda. एक टाइम बोला जाता था कि anaconda was also found in India, but we do not have any track records. But anaconda is all in Amazon basins, because that marshy land में मिलता है. And to be very frank with you, anaconda are non-poisonous snakes. So public is not डरता क्यों है? Because of the twinkling, it can kill even an animal called lion and even a tiger also with no time. फिर हम और आप तो उसके लिए तो बच्चे का खेल है. एक बार आप उनको कॉइल करके खींचेगा ना, then बोलता है कि ह्यूमन स्कल छोड़ के बाकी सब कुछ तोड़ सकता है, उतना उसमें पावर है. And उसका जो teeth है, it is razor sharp. Although it is non-poisonous, it can tear away our flesh within no time. Swallow करता है. हर एनिमल swallow करता है snakes में. कोई snake, in fact, देखो नाक कच्चे में कितने हमारे लेडीज लोग उनको छोड़ता नहीं है बेचारे. तो जो दूध पीना ही पड़ेगा, मतलब नहीं पी सकता, नहीं पीना पड़ेगा, चल मुंह खोल डाल देता उसको. बट डॉक्टर्स लोग बोलते हैं कि कभी स्नेक दूध नहीं पीता है. एंड सम इन आवर साउथ इंडिया दे गो एंड कीप एन एग एंड कम बैक, एंड रात रात एग का अंदर का गायब होता है. बोलते हैं नाक में ले लिया. नाक कभी एग लेता नहीं, और लेगा तो भी गैलप्स. अभी कौन सा नाक है कि ऊपर से आएगा तो करके करेगा और अंदर से पूरा चूस के लेके जाएगा. वो एक्चुअली रैट या माइस करता रहेगा, बड़े लोग नहीं जी, हाँ मेरा नाग ने मेरा ये स्वीकार कर लिया, मतलब नाग ने वो माइस, तू चुप है, पढ़ाई ज्यादा कर दिया तो कुछ है ना. So that is Nag Panchami. You watch the beauty in the Nag Panchami.
When Project Tiger was launched in 1973,
Look at that
India had
stripes.
around 1,800 tigers, down from 100,000 tigers at the turn of the 20th century. The colonial elite and the Indian royals had hunted.
So look at that. These are our kings, and earlier it is the British officials. Look how many people have really wounded up, and this is a royal picture they might have kept even today. If you have gone to some old palaces in India, especially Rajasthan and other areas.
Tigers to near extinction.
Oh my God.
The project stuttered in its fight against poaching. In 2006, the numbers fell to 1,400. This dramatically transformed India's approach to preserve its national animals.
These are all flushes, huh?
At the start of Project Tiger, India had just 9 tiger reserves. Now the number has gone up to 50. India's success is a lesson to the 13 other countries with tigers. All except India, Nepal and Bhutan are struggling to save tigers, even in the protected reserves. The group had met in Russia, where they pledged to double the tiger count by 2022. India can meet the target ahead of time. India's current count of tigers stands at 3,000.
I feel very comedy. In between this tiger conservation program, तुरंत मोदी गवर्नमेंट का ऐड आता है, और वो ऐड मुझे मोदी है तो मुमकिन है. तो सडनली किसी ने पूछा मोदी टाइगर के बीच में क्या कर रहा है. वो कुछ नहीं कर रहा है, because he has made the program very successful. तुरंत फिर मोदी बोलेगा टाइगर की वजह से एटलीस्ट मुझे दोबारा इलेक्ट करो और दोबारा इलेक्शन में जीतो. डबल नहीं, he has made the rules very strict. He has allotted more money. He has made more cameras surveillance. पहले कैसा होता था, रात 6 बजने के बाद इसका hunting was very clear. Now the more forest officer, more strict punishment, more cameras are involved. So people are afraid to kill it. बोलता ना पूरा दुनिया में 13 countries बोला ना, Indian tigers are best rated. Sorry to say, I can tell the average. एक छोटा कब का, एक मेरा cousin ने सिंगापुर से रेट लगाया था, बोलते कम से कम 12 से 13 लाख रुपए मिलेगा सिर्फ उसका स्किन विद द हेड चाहिए नहीं. बोलता 12 से 15 लाख रुपए आपको ऑन कैश दे. बट वो इंडियन टाइगर का है क्या? सोचो, how much money? If it is a full grown tiger, you can go for even 50 lakhs of rupees. हाँ देते हैं. अरे Chinese people are crazy. And उसका bone, उसका teeth, देखा वो बाजू में उसका bone सब रखा था. They crush it and they use it as a powder for some medicines. हाँ वो तो करेंगे. So that is why these Chinese people are, always eyeing on India. हम लोग कचरा भी उठा के फेंकेंगे, वो भी लेके रख लेगा, शायद इसमें भी कुछ मिल जाए. हाँ, they do it.
In 2011, the count stood at around 1,700. This shows that India's efforts are paying off. Around the world, about 93% of the tiger's traditional range is gone
This is
due to
Sunil.
habitat loss, poaching, and lack of prey. But India is finding solutions. In 2019 alone, nearly $50 million was invested in tiger conservation. That includes relocating villages outside the protected areas. India has also built the world's largest animal underpass to let tigers safely pass beneath a highway. But more such measures are required. If the tiger's roar must ring.
Which one you want to?
उसको overswing the finding technique.
ये.
Yes. What was written on the board line?
अभी ये. Look at having a license don't make you race driver. Just क्या है? Like having a lottery tickets doesn't make you a millionaire. मतलब इस रोड पे तुम जरूर से ज्यादा स्पीड में मत जाओ. That is the one.
Pass beneath a highway. But more such measures are required if the tiger's roar must ring through India's forests.
इसलिए बहुत सारा रोड्स ये जनरल के बीच में
We
लोग
all
बनाते
know
ही
this
नहीं।
one.
Might be the last video for the day, silviculture, with which you guys might be enjoying today, है ना? That's very sad. I wanted to finish this chapter, but ठीक है. Very rarely I go on with this silviculture. You should understand these are something new. अरे वाह, है क्या? वही type कर रहा हूँ। Wrong way. इधर है, इधर है। Silviculture. ये क्वेश्चन आया था किड्स were unable to write. It's an introduction. Hey, did I share the video with you guys? I didn't share the video.
Okay, so finally, when we sort of
ये दिखाता हूँ. This is a short video. हाँ, यही video है. Next slide, please.
Silviculture is the art and science of managing the establishment, growth, composition, and health of forests. Stands are portions of a forest with similar characteristics, designated by easily identifiable boundaries and managed as units. A forest is a collection of stands. Therefore, forest management involves managing the stands that make up the forest. Tolerance is a term used to indicate a tree's capacity to develop and grow in competition with other trees. Trees compete with neighboring trees and plants for nutrients, light, water. Site quality refers to
Like we do it in our agricultural field, they do it in a forest. Sorry. One tree, another tree, how much distance? How many trees are, almost dead? They remove them. And wherever nutrients, wherever the soils are not good, they do that. So this is in America, it's a #1 business now.
to the productive capacity of the site and is influenced by soil nutrients, moisture, climate, and topography. Site index is a measure of the site quality. Generally, the higher the site quality, the higher the productive capacity. Forest stands develop naturally as trees grow, reproduce, die. Natural regeneration occurs when seeds germinate to produce seedlings, or when stumps or roots sprout, or coppers, following the removal of a hardwood tree. Even-age stands usually occur after some disturbance in the stand that removes most or all of the overstory. Uneven-age stands have at least 3 well-defined age classes, differing in height, age, and diameter. Uneven-age stands usually develop as a result of disturbances that create favorable conditions for seeds to sprout, but do not affect the entire stand. There are different silviculture methods that can be chosen when managing.
Look what they are doing. They are using this all the mechanism to remove, they clear, and then they move ahead, planting the trees in such a beautiful manner. I'll try to go ahead because almost time.
The removal task is the final harvest of seed trees. Uneven-aged silvicultural methods occur when individual trees or small groups of trees are harvested over.
These kind of trees, they will cut it and approach.
This process depends on establishing reproduction and providing planting. Following the harvest, sites are commonly prepared for planting. Site preparation most effective in combination with mechanical or chemical treatments.
Spraying some
Chopping involves
chemicals.
rolling a heavy steel drum with cutting blades across the site to kill existing vegetation and compress woody debris. It results in a better site preparation for burning. Shearing cuts vegetation and stumps by mechanical means and is typically followed by piling or burning. Piling is also known as wood raking. It is the movement of woody biomass into piles to allow for better growth. Bedding raises the planting
Rolling the-
and is most often used in areas with high standing water or if the surface drainage is poor. Ripping may be used where a hard pan or impervious level exists in the soil that would impede root
ये सब
growth
हमारा इंडियन
to
गवर्नमेंट को
allow
देखा